I'll just name a place, and probably it might give you a very nice image in your brain, and that is Kashmir. Have you heard of Kashmir? And Kashmir, beautiful place, landscapes, right? Beautiful flowers, tulip gardens, and everything. Now imagine a situation wherein you're just a small kid, and your parents parents are back to your home, and they say, "Okay, let's go. We have to move from this place." And I was just 10 years old, and I didn't understand what geopolitics is, and how to deal with this. And I was just a small kid, just 10 years old, and we were not taking any physical asset with us. Just my dad said, "Okay, pick up the things which you can carry in your two hands." So I was not aware of all these things, but slowly I realized, as the days turned into weeks and weeks into years, so I realized that what assets we are carrying with us. So are the assets which we have created in years, they are the fields, the apple orchards and the walnut orchards, everything, the walls which were protecting us, everything we left, and we came back to the places like Jammu, Delhi, and other places. And after realizing, after several years, I realized that the only asset which we carried was one asset, that was education. It was non-transferable. We can take this education to any place, and this is the permanent asset which we can have. And I was into education, and my parents said, "Come what may, come what may, what is the thing which you have to carry with yourself is education. Don't think of whether we have the house or not, whether we have the orchards with us, whether we have nothing with us, just an education." So after a few years, I realized that these are all temporary assets. Now, why this is important and why I'm sharing this thing with you is, right now we are in a scenario where a lot of instability is there. A lot of instability, whether it is geopolitics or economic crisis, or there are many technological shifts which are happening right now. So slowly I realized what has to be done. So I focused only on the education part, on the learning part. And why it is important? Because based on my experience, I learned that wherever I go, I carry my brain with me, I carry my assets with me. And what is my personal asset is education. Now, wherever I go, I carry my brain with me with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of learning. Now, for many of us, we think that the physical assets are very important, because we are trained as a person that you have to go to school just to learn, right? And why you have to learn? Because you need to get good grades. Why you need to get the good grades? Because you will go to the school, get good grades, so that you will get an admission in a good university, right? From university, you will get a good job. And finally, you will be going towards what? A permanent job where you will create again physical assets. Again, you will create a physical asset. Now, imagine a situation where, in this global scenario, where imagine that if the walls which you have created disappear, what is the thing which you will carry with you? Is this the house which you are going to carry from one place to another place? No. So probably this is very terrifying question to ask, that what we are going to carry. So my experience says that we have to focus on one asset which is going to be with us for lifelong, and that asset is our knowledge, our learning process. Now there are many, some of you might be here who will be thinking that why we have to learn this? We have to get a job, we have to get a physical asset. At the end of the day, we are planning to have what? Our ends to meet. And what is our end? The end is to create a house, to create a wealth. And is it going to be there? Now, in this scenario, whatever is going on in our world right now, the wars, the economic instability, the geopolitics, and these things are happening. So in this whole process, what we are carrying with us? Are we carrying the house with us? No. Are we carrying the land which we have owned, or the piece of land where we are walking, and can we carry that? No. What we can carry is a asset which is intellectual asset. So to my students, which I teach from last 25 years, I always tell them, you have to focus on the learning part, not on the physical assets you create. You can create a physical asset anywhere where you go. You can create that physical asset anywhere you go. What is important is the intellectual asset, the intellectual asset. And I'll share a beautiful example with you. There was a student of mine who was from IIT Kharagpur, and he started creating a lot of wealth he received. And one fine day, he got a paralytic attack. And due to this paralytic attack, he has accumulated the wealth through the EMIs, through bank loans and other things. A lot of wealth he created because of this. And due to this, he was in a very bad economical crisis. And finally, due to this paralytic attack, he was completely bedridden. And then he started using his brain to recover those assets again by sitting at home, and he never gave up. So what is the asset he gained was the learning process. So if you are a policymaker, or if you are a parent, or if you are a mentor, or for that matter, if you are a student, so my suggestion to everyone is that focus on the learning part, focus on the asset which you can carry with you at any point of time. This is what we have learned. This is what I have learned in my life, and this is what I teach to others also. And I believe you can relate it with this. And if I'll ask you a question that, what will you do if all the walls around you are disappearing all of a sudden? What is the thing? Who you are? Will be your identity? No. So my simple principle is to develop your brain, to develop learning, and if you are a policymaker, focus on the learning of the people who are associated with you, right? And if you are a parent, and if you are a mentor or a teacher, right, motivate students how to learn, how to think, and how to create this intellectual asset with you. So I'll not say that physical assets are not important. Physical assets are important, but you can carry this intellectual asset with you and go anywhere. So that is what I have learned in my life, and this is where I belong from. I'm from Kashmir, and I'm into teaching from last 25 years now. And and always I talk about this, that focus on learning, focus on education, and focus on creating an intellectual asset. Right? This is what my message to everyone here is, that create intellectual assets. So before concluding this, I'll say that create an asset wherever you go, and wherever the wind takes you is the perfect asset which you can create. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.